Welcome to this webinar. The webinar will start shortly. So, welcome again to this webinar about the integration of networked video recorders, NVR, and cameras with Reyee gateways. My name is Bayo Armendariz, and I am a consultant engineer. And it's a pleasure for me to be here with you for this webinar. So, before we begin, I would like you to scan the QR code displayed in this presentation. This will enable you to download the demo project on your Reyee app, and you also will be registered as participant for this webinar. And before we begin, could you please confirm me through the question panel if you can hear me clearly? Could you please confirm me if you can hear me clearly using the question panel? So let's begin. Well, why is it important to make the integration of NVR in cameras with Reyee gateway? Well, this integration offers several benefits that enhance efficiency, scalability, and effectiveness of surveillance and security systems. One of these benefits is the centralized management. With Reyee Cloud, you can centrally manage both the NVRs and the cameras, and this will simplify the process of monitoring, updating, and maintaining the systems, especially for large-scale deployments. Another benefit is the remote access and control. User can access camera feeds and NVRs remotely through Reyee Cloud, and this allowing for flexibility and surveillance monitoring. This is particularly useful for managing multiple locations or for accessing the systems while on the go. This is very important. And the integration with Reyee Cloud enables real-time alert notifications. So let's see a practical demonstration of how to do the integration of NVR and cameras with Reyee gateways and the Reyee Cloud. First, we had to go to Reyee Cloud. We had to log in using the Reyee Cloud, and I'm going to create my screen, my Reyee Cloud. So first, we had to go to this page, cloud.reyenetworks.com, as we can see here. I'm going to look out just to show you and that this is the first page you will see when you go to this page, the cloud-la.reyenetworks.com. Then we had to log in with our user credential. And it is very easy to do this. In less than 5 minutes, you can do this integration. Then we had to click on the project in which we want to do the integration. I had this project here. Then we had to go to, I'm going to enlarge the screen in order that you can see better this. Then we had to go to client at the left side panel. As we can see here, I have already connected one camera to my switch, but I had to look for this action, a smart client. So click on smart client, and the cloud has already detected my NVR and my camera. If I click on NVR, I can see my NVR here. I have already integrated the NVR before this webinar just to show you that I have this NVR here, but I am going to delete this integration, the NVR, to do this again, to show you how to do this from the beginning. If you want to delete the integration, it is very easy as well. Just click on here and click on delete and confirm. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make the integration from the beginning. So first, it is very easy. I have already detected my camera on port number 7. This camera is directly connected to my switch, but I am going to integrate the NVR. And to do that, uh, I will repeat again. First, we had to go to client, then smart clients, and then NVR. Now, click on Add NVR. First, we will see the user agreement. We had to agree the user agreement and fill out the IP address of the NVR. In this case, I had this IP. Then we had to select the vendor. In my case, it is Econ. Then the username of the NVR, admin in my case, and the password, NVR password. Now we just had to fill out a name for this integration. You can choose whatever name you want. I'm going to write NVR webinar. And we had to select the uplink switch type. We had these two options, managed switch, including Reyee smart CCTV switch, or unmanaged switch. I have already connected my NVR to a managed switch, but it is compatible with a managed switch as well. So I'm going to select managed switch, and that's it. It is very easy. We just had to click on save and detect. And that's it. I have already integrated the NVR. It would take a couple of minutes in order to fully detect the NVR from the Reyee cloud, but this is the total procedure to do that. As we can see here, this is the MAC address of my NVR. I have already connected my NVR to the port number 5 on my switch. Yeah. And one thing I can do by this integration is the natural browser. I can access to my NVR using Reyee Cloud from whatever I am. Maybe I am on the go and I need to access to my NVR that is installed on my internal network. And in order to do that, it is very easy. We just have to click on device config and NAT traversal. And this is one benefit of my integration, of my NVR integration, because I can access to my NVR in order to do configuration or any other configuration setup I need to do while on the go by using internet, or maybe I am in another network, but I need to perform a configuration on my NVR. And by doing this, I can do that very easy. And in order to do that, we just had to click on Add Tunnel. I have already created a tunnel, but I am going to delete this so that you can see this from the beginning. So, as we can appreciate, natural version allows external networks to access an internal network during a business trip or when there is a need to remotely access a computer within the company. The natural browser can be used to establish the connection. So it is very cool. It is a very useful tool and very easy to do as well. So I'm going to click on Add Tunnel, and I'm going to write a name, app name. And here on online client, we can select a client. I have already connected my camera, and as we can see here, the Reyee cloud has already detected the camera that is directly connected to my switch. I can do the natural versal to my camera as well, and I will do that later. But I'm going to show you how to make a tunnel to the NVR. The NVR is not detected, fully detected right now, but it takes a couple of minutes to fully detect. And in order to appear here, I had to wait maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But there's no problem because I can write here the name of this tuner to my NVR, and I'm going to select the app type. In this case, it is HTTP, and the inside host. And this is the IP address of my NVR. And the port number is automatically filled just by selecting the type, the app type here, or the protocol. So we can see here each changes according to the protocol. In this case, I'm going to select HTTP protocol, and that's it. Uh, I'm going to click on OK, and I have already created my tunnel. Now I can enter to my NVR from uh, using internet from another external network by just clicking on this tunnel. I'm going to click here, and so we can appreciate the tunnel has been created successfully, and you can click the button to open. And another web page will be opened, as we can see here. And I have the login interface of my NVR, as we can see. I'm going to enlarge the screen in order that you can see better this. So I'm going to enter to my NVR using my credential. But as we can appreciate, it is very easy to make the integration and a tunnel using Reyee Cloud. It's very easy and quickly to do, very fast configurations we can do by the Reyee Cloud. So if we had to enter to the cameras, because maybe you have a camera directly connected to your switch, you can do a tunnel as well. And we just had to click on add a tunnel. And it is very easy because the camera has already detected by Reyee Cloud. The NVR will take a couple of minutes more. But here I can see my camera connected directly to my switch, and I had to just click here to select my camera. I have my laptop as well connected, but I'm going to show you how to do a tunnel to my camera and click on OK. And we just had to click on the name we want mm, to name the tunnel. So I'm going to write camera here and click on OK button. As we can see here, uh, the camera has this IP address, but the tunnel I have already created has this same IP address. This is the tunnel from my NVR. And so it is the same. But if we want to access to the camera connected, we can do this as well. We just have to click on the camera and donate this, in this case, camera. As we can see here, I have already created the tunnel to my camera, and it is very easy to do. So if we go to clients, as we can appreciate, they have this here. And if we go to a smart client, we can appreciate here, I have my NVR and the access. Go into just the tunnel to enter to my NVR. And here I can see the interface of my NVR. By using the tunnel I have already created. As we can appreciate, this is the IP address of my tunnel, and this is the port number. You can access as well to my NVR by using this. So as we can see, it is very easy to do these integrations. We just had to add the NVR here and to figure out the user credential from the NVR, and that's it. So if you have any question or comment, you can write them in the question panel. As we can appreciate, I have already entered to my NVR interface by using a tunnel because the NVR is already integrated with Reyee Cloud, and I can use this tunnel from anywhere by using an external network such as the internet. And I can have the total access to my internal network to my NVR by using this or by doing this integration. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them in the question panel. So I don't know if you have any question or comments, or if you want to that I show you again how to do this procedure. I'm going to show you to repeat again how to do that. If it is not clear, so I can show you. I can repeat all the procedure from the beginning, so you can see it is better. So it is very easy. Well, um, I'm going to show you to make a review of this integration. So it is very easy to do. Just we had to click on client, then we had to click on smart client, then we just had to click on add NVR. In my case, I have already I had the connection to my NVR here. So here I can see my NVR. It is connected on the port number 5 on my switch, and I'm going to do the integration again. But in order to do that, I'm going to delete this integration to do or to make this from the beginning. So I'm going to delete to show you again how to do that. It is very easy, but I want you to stay clear on this. So it is very easy. If you just client, smart client, and then click on add NVR. We had to click on I agree. Then the IP address on the NVR, we had to write this IP here. In my case, it is this IP address, and we had to select the vendor, then the user, the credential from the NVR. In my case, it is admin, and then the name, and I'm going to fill out tonight for this integration. You can choose whatever name you want, and we had to select the switch type. In my case, I am using a managed switch, and click on say edit that, and that's it. The NVR appear here. I have already created the NVR integration, so we can see here. Uh, Here I can see the MAC address for my NVR. It is connected on port number 5. And we can create a tunnel by doing this integration. And to do that, we just had to click on device config and not traversal. In my case, I can see here I have already previously created the tunnel, but I am going to show you all again. I'm going to review this, how to create the tunnel. We just had to click here on that traversal from device config and then add a tunnel. And we had to fill out a name for this tunnel, NVR, and the type, type. In my case, I'm going to select the protocol HTTP, and the port number is automatically filled. And we had to fill out the inside the host IP address. This is the IP address from of the NVR. And that's it. I have already created the tunnel, and we can disable the tunnel by doing this. And if we want to enable the tunnel, we just have to click on here, and the tunnel will be created again, and will be enabled again. And I have 3 hours for this tunnel, but if the 3 hours expired, if the time expired, we just have to enable the tunnel again. And it's very easy. And just by clicking on open, I can enter to my NVR by using this tunnel, and I can use this IP address and this port number in any other uh, web browser or by using internet from an external network. You can use this, and you will see my interface or my NVR interface. If you want, you can write this IP and you can access to my NVR by using this as well. This IP address and port number. Okay. And this is one benefit that Reyee Cloud offers to me, that I can control my internal network. I can enter to any other internal device, such as in cameras, NVR, computers, by using these tunnels, these secure tunnels that Reyee Cloud can offers to us for free without buying a public IP and performing port forwarding or any other complicated configurations. It is very easy to do, and well, as we can see, This offers several benefits. So, if you have any question or comments, please feel free to write them in the question panel and I will answer that. Well, it seems that everything is clear. It has been my pleasure to be here with you for this webinar. And well, I wish you all a great day. Goodbye.